We have plenty of resources to respond. We have plenty of resources to recover.
Top officials at FEMA are insisting the transfer of nearly $10 million of its budget to ICE services will not affect the agency's disaster relief efforts.
That has not impacted our situation whatsoever.
The budget documents, first made public by Democratic Senator Jeff Merkley on Tuesday, show the transfer would help fund immigration detention centers, $4 million of which taken directly from FEMA's response and recovery or preparedness and protection categories.
The budget documents show that there is a lot of tough questions that need to be asked about what the true priorities are of this administration.
Stated in the documents, FEMA will curtail training, travel, and public engagement in response to the cuts. While a Department of Homeland Security spokesman claims disaster relief funds were not affected by the diversion, the changes concern Peter Tyler with the nonpartisan Project on Government Oversight.
Transferring funds from FEMA means that there are some activities that FEMA is doing which are considered a lower priority. However, that includes things such as training. But we want well-qualified, well-trained people sent to disaster zones.
The president has already declared states of emergency for regions in the path of the storm, clearing the way for immediate federal assistance. But some lawmakers worry about how the transfer of funds will impact the agency's ability to respond to multiple disasters back to back, like we saw in 2017.
We need to look over the long term about being more prepared. We're going to see more storms. We're going to be seeing fiercer storms. And so it's absolutely critical that when Congress designates these funds for hurricane preparedness, that's what they're used for.
FEMA says the diverted funds are less than 1% of the agency's total operational expenses. And it has a separate account totaling $25 billion that it uses for disaster responses. In Washington, Samantha-Jo, Spectrum News.